Welcome back to Home and Lifestyle TV. See if this sounds familiar to you. You finally settle in for a comfortable night's sleep and let the stresses of the day simply drift away. And then it begins. We were amazed to find out that approximately 1 in 6 Americans, that's nearly 50 million people, suffer from one of 84 recognized sleep disorders. You probably know by now if your sleeping partner has a sleeping disorder. The good news is, many who suffer from sleep disorders can be treated with immediate, pain-free results and is covered by most insurance providers.
So in our focus on your health, we dropped in on Nocturna, one of the leading clinics for these annoying problems. Nocturna is a state-of-the-art sleep diagnostic testing facility that specializes in the diagnosis and treatment of sleep disorders.
You know, if people are experiencing heavy snoring, being tired throughout the day, high blood pressure, being overweight, they're a perfect candidate to be seen in our sleep lab. We really want people to understand that snoring isn't something you have to live with. You know, it can also lead to something more serious called sleep apnea.
Sleep apnea is the cessation of breathing which occurs in an individual while he is asleep.
All of our labs are designed to be like a bed and breakfast versus a hospital environment. It's almost like staying in a nice hotel. It's not always easy to sleep in an environment that you're not comfortable with. We try to make it as nice and plush as we possibly can so that the patient's super comfortable. Our labs have pillow-top mattresses, flat-screen TVs with satellite, so you're able to watch whatever show you'd like to prior to going to bed. We have 300 thread count sheets, so it's not hospital grade. It's just a comfortable environment. When a patient arrives at the sleep center, they'll be greeted by our sleep technologist who will show them to their room. They'll explain the process in depth so that the patient feels as comfortable as possible. While the patient sleeps, our sleep technologist monitors the patient with our state-of-the-art diagnostic testing equipment in a separate room. During sleep studies, we monitor brain waves, respiratory function, snoring, a series of exactly what happens throughout the night. Upon completion of a sleep study, we will have this study scored by our registered polysomnographic technician and will contact the patient to let them know what the next step is. A lot of times if the patient does have sleep apnea, we'll go ahead and treat them with the CPAP machine, which is continuous positive airway pressure. We talk to patients every day that can't live without their CPAP machine.
Those individuals who are ultimately referred for sleep studies and who are diagnosed as having obstructive sleep apnea notice a dramatic improvement in their quality of life, in their job performance, and in their relationship with others.
As a personal user of the CPAP, it has changed my life tremendously. First of all, my wife enjoys sleeping in the bed with me after being married for 6 years now. And that's a plus for every man. I sleep better, I have more energy, I sleep straight through the night.
You know, it's so rewarding to see how patients can benefit from utilizing CPAP therapy if they've been suffering from sleep apnea for numerous years.
I used to want to work out all the time, but I was so tired that I couldn't do it. I have so much energy at work now. All my coworkers was like, man, what are you doing differently? What's really going on? And I'm not afraid to tell anybody that it's the CPAP.
There's so much more life to live, and if people can utilize CPAP therapy and see such a difference in the way that they feel, at the end of the day, it's worth it.
We hope we've opened your eyes to some answers to a nagging problem for you 1 out of 6ers and your sleeping partners.
For more information, call or visit nocturnasleep.com. Relief is just around the corner.